never done this before. I was so scared. I was really scared. I was having mixed feeling. I was skeptical. I was like, should I do this? Should I not? Hey guys, what's up? What's up? What's up? It's your girl Silver. Thank you so much, guys, for the love so far. On today's video, it's gonna be a story time video. I'm telling you guys a story of how I was supposed to go to boarding school and what I did that made me not to go again because I didn't want to go to a boarding school. So, guys, sit tight and enjoy the video. Before I continue, if you're a new subscriber, thank you so much. Thank you so much. Please subscribe, join the family, subscribe. But if you're a returning subscriber, thank you for stopping by to watch my video again. I appreciate and I love you. So please subscribe if you haven't subscribed yet. Alright, so let's get right into the video. Okay, so how did it happen? How did it happen? Like guys, I had never done this before. I was so scared. I was really scared. I was having mixed feeling. I was skeptical. I was like, should I do this? Should I not? How will it turn out? You know, that kind of thing. I was really scared. Alright, so I think I was about 12, 13, 12 or 13. So I finished GSS 1. I was supposed to change school. So my dad was like, he wanted me to go to a boarding school. And so that was, he wanted me to do my GSS 2 down to I finished secondary school in a boarding school. And I didn't want to go to a boarding school. Like I didn't want to go. So I was like, okay, no problem. You know, and my mom didn't want me to go to. I think my sister didn't want me to go. And I didn't want to go. You know, I was still young and I'm like, I didn't want to leave home to go and start staying in school. I wanted to be going from the house. Then, unlike now, because it is now, if I was to rewind the clock, I would want to go. So, can let's get right into the story. So, the day for the exam came. I prepared for the exam. The day for the exam came. Before that day, I was thinking, I was like, what do I do so I don't go to this boarding school? I was really thinking. I was worried because I'm like, if I pass this exam, that means I'll go, and I didn't want to go. So I thought of an idea. I told myself I was going to fail the exam on purpose. I said I will fail this exam on purpose because I didn't want to go. So fast forward to the day of the exam. The exam day came and I and my dad went to the school to write the exam. I was to write the exam that day. So I went there, got into the exam hall, and it was time to write. Okay, so I mentioned the questions, and actually the questions were not even hard. Like the questions were not hard. There were questions that, except you didn't go to school. If not, they were simple. They were like too simple. Guess what I did now? So I purposely ticked the wrong answers. Like I ticked the wrong answers. At some point I was like, let me leave some right answers. But then I said no, I won't leave some right answers so that they will not now pass me. I wanted to show the exam, so I had to tick at least all the wrong answers I knew I was sure. I ticked all of them. I ticked them bad so that I will fail the exam. And my mind was that okay, if I fail, I won't go to the school again. So my dear, I ticked the wrong answers now, and I submitted my paper. I can't remember if it was that particular day that the result came out or if it was this, but I think it was a particular day because I remember before we left, before I and my dad went back home, I remember that and I was like, what happened? So I think the marks that day, I think so, the mark papers that day, and it turned out that I failed. Of course, I wanted to fail, so I failed. So my dad was like, what happened now? What happened? Why did you fail? What happened? But the question not familiar. I was like, I don't know. I was like, I don't know. Maybe flew that I know what I did. So they were not like contemplating. My dad was like, that means I would have to repeat the class. because then I finished GSS 1. I was going to GSS 2. So my dad was like, okay, that means I'll repeat GSS 1. I think he was like, his mind was that I will go to boarding, like I will still go to the boarding school, but I will do GSS 1 again. And me, I've never repeated class before. As at then, I had never repeated class. In my mind, I was like, what will I repeat? Hey God, I was like, why will I repeat class? But I didn't say anything. He was like, he felt bad that I failed. And they were like, the questions were not hard now. What happened that I failed? Blah, 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 blah. So I went back home. My dad told my mom what happened. I can't remember what I told her about me repeating the class. And my mom was against it. My mom said no. And she said no. So somehow, it happened that I didn't go again. I think my dad's plan was for me to redo GSS 1, but in the school. So, guys, I did not go again. I was so happy. I was really happy. I was really happy. Like, I couldn't imagine myself taking my things, going to boarding. Because I feel like I think I had heard some things, those rumors about boarding school. Like I think the lady quite quiet. Some scary things, spirit, people be possessed, different scary things about boarding school. And I'm like, me now going there, nobody will be looking after me. I'll be on my own. I said, no, no. Like this was at that point. I think that should be one of the bravest thing I ever did as a then. Should be one of the bravest thing I ever did because I was scared. I was like, what if this thing doesn't work out? What if it doesn't work out? What if I still pass? Or what if somehow they still pick me? If I was asked now, if you were to go back in time, would you still want to go to boarding school? I think I would want to go actually. I feel like then because I was still small and nay, some persons would be like I have some friends who went to boarding school and they say it's a good experience. There you're on your own. You're able to, like, you're on your own. You wake up by yourself. Nobody's waking you up. You're doing your stuff. So you economize your things, your foodstuffs, provisions, and all of that. So, and I'll be like, really, is that how it is? Is that how it is? I feel like it's good in a way because the child is able to be independent or start learning how to be independent by his or herself at a particular age. So some parents might kick against it. They might be so scared that anything could happen to them because like normally you hear stories about things that happen to boarding school children, bad things and all of that. But some parents, I think some parents are still cool. You're far away from home, you're on your own, facing your studies, no distractions whatsoever. So I didn't go to the boarding school again. I went to a day school and well, it was still cool. It was still cool. I had friends there. So I did my GSS 2 down to my final year in secondary school in a day school and I made friends. Although I was really quiet then back in secondary school. I was a quiet type. I was very quiet compared to now. Although now I'm still kind of quiet, but then I talk. But then in secondary school, ask my friends, I was worse. I could sit down on my seat the whole day from when we start classes down to when we finish without standing up. I wasn't, some persons then in secondary school they were active. This one, this post, this prefect, that prefect. I wasn't that kind of girl. I was shy. I was on my own. Then they used to call me, two of my classmates, then they call me one man squad because everything I used to do by myself. Anything I do by myself, I don't really talk like that. So it was that bad. And when I was secondary school, I started, coming out of my shell, talking, communicating, socializing, and stuff like that. Then I was too quiet. I think that was just my personality then. I wasn't really the active type. Go to staff room, go on this errand, go on that errand. I was so quiet, and I don't think I really participated in social activities like that. I didn't really participate. I don't know. I was so quiet. I was so shy. One man score. That's what they call it. I will never forget. My own perspective about this boarding school thing. Personally, well, I feel like it's good. Apart from the fact that some students still go there and misbehave or something, but these are on rare occasions. Apart from that, it's still a good way of helping the child being able to develop his or herself, being able to do things by his or herself. You're thinking for yourself. You know that you're alone here. Mom and dad is not here. You have to wake up. You have to do this. You have to economize this. You have to this. You have to that. So you're like responsible for yourself, even though they are those who still oversee the students there, but you're on your own. Mom and dad, they are not there at that moment, so you're on your own. You have to read so you can pass. Nobody's telling you go and read. You have to prepare for your exams by yourself. So I feel it's still cool. Yeah, it's still cool. Some persons will still not want the idea. They want to have their eyes on their child throughout. They want to have their eyes on their child, know what their child is doing, see their child when their child come back from school and stuff like that. So I think it's based on, it depends on, it varies, depends on personal views. People's views are different. So guys, that was how it happened. That was how I ended up not going to boarding school. Sometimes I wish I had not done that. I wish I had gone to boarding school so I'll have the experience. But you see, it happened, and at that point I was happy, but not regretting it. I still had experience where I was in secondary school. Or sometimes I'm just like curious. How was it like? How did it feel like then? How was it like? How did it feel like being a border and stuff like that? So I didn't go to boarding school again. I went to a day school. So guys, that's all for my story. Let me know what you think. I want to know your views. Did you go to boarding school? Were you a day student? If you went to a boarding school, how was life for you? Did you enjoy your stay? Any regrets? Would you want your child to go to a boarding school? Or would you want your child not to go to a boarding school? If you don't want your child to go to a boarding school, tell me why. Why don't you want your child to go to a boarding school? If you want your child to go to a boarding school, tell me why. So I'd love to know what you think in the comment section. And I'd love to hear your views too in the comment section. Let me know what you think. And let me know if you enjoyed my story. I'll see you on my next video. Please subscribe if you haven't subscribed. If you've watched my video up to this point and you haven't subscribed, please smash the subscription button. Also give this video a thumbs up. Let me know what you think in the comment section about the video and about boarding schools and day schools. And don't forget to like and don't forget to share this video as well. I'll see you on my next video. I remain your girl, Silla Brown.